Peace, love, energy, and light, family. One love to all my beautiful Aborigines, all my beautiful indigenous ones. How is everyone doing today? Grand rising to all, grand rising. So, halito, everybody. Hope everyone's starting their rising with positive energy, positive vibes, positive music. Bob Marley, preferably. Or whatever floats your boat. You know, going through something, going through anything, play some Eminem. He'll get you through that. You know, you feeling good, feeling right about yourself. You know, you can pop some Wayne on. When you feeling old school, feeling classic, go ahead and throw some Lauryn Hill on. It don't matter. Whatever you love. Whatever you love. You know me, I started the day with some Devin the Dude. You know, sit back, cool it, spark up the medicine. So on another note, how is all my beautiful ones doing today? I noticed a lot of people, a lot of entities really need to start understanding what life is really about in order to vibe better. Like a lot of people be worried about the wrong shit. Excuse my French. But seriously, people be worried about the wrong things. Your focus is on the wrong things. Stop worrying about what the next character doing. Stop worrying about what's in the next person's pocket. Stop worrying about someone likes you or hates you. Stop worrying about if you appeal to someone else. Stop worrying about space, the dinosaur. Like, you guys are thinking everywhere around than what you're really supposed to be focused on. And that is the inner you. Everything starts with you. Focus on your mini-verse, your inner verse, to figure out how things flow. Figure out your vibrations. Figure out how you vibe so that you know how to get through and adapt to any situation or any environment. That's one of the gifts I was blessed with. To be able to adapt in any environment or any temperature, any location, any situation. I almost mastered the art of adapting. So with that said, you must understand this world is all about energies and frequencies. So in order to adapt, you must vibrate at that energy of that situation, or vibrate higher than the energy of that situation to overstand the situation. You never want to be under that umbrella of the situation. You don't want to understand it. You want to understand or overstand. In order to do that, you must understand your inner verse, the inner you. It's always been mind over matter. If it don't mind, it doesn't matter, you guys. And that's real. That's real. Excuse me. Nice spring water. Shout out to all of our indigenous springs around the Americas. Stop buying water, y'all. Start refilling bottles. Buy a couple of bottles if you want, or a couple of 10-gallon jugs, but start getting your water from springs. Find your nearest spring. Find your furthest spring. I don't give a damn where it's at. Find a spring. You need it. Beats the hell out of this faucet water and this water to get with acetone and plastic residue in it, because everything's recycled, so you never know. You never know what organisms or what micromolecules might be in your drinking water from these stores. So with that said, you must understand who you truly are to find your true happiness. Money won't buy you happiness. It'll get you comfort. Get you a little bit of comfort, get you a little bit of laid back, something to fall back on. So don't ever think all your happiness will ever come from money. Don't think you'll vibe high from money. Learn how to live without. Once you know how to live without money, so much will open up for you. So much unnecessary stress will free you up. If you know how to make your money work for itself, So much stress will be freed up. The monkey's off your back. You gotta take your time, and you gotta take the footsteps, and you gotta study, you gotta research, you gotta do your own due diligence. I'm so sorry. There's no easy way. There's no cheat code, you know. But it should be fun trying to find out the truth. It should be fun trying to educate yourself. You know, this shit is fun. You know, you understand shit. You start seeing shit that you never thought before. You start seeing shit that you always knew, you always felt was quite different, was quite wrong, and you found out you was right. You know, it's a lot of shit. You know, so you gotta understand who you truly are. Understand your tribe. Understand your ancestors. Understand your family. Understand your bloodline. Understand your genetics. Look at your grandfathers, your father's father, your mother's mother. Look at their traits, and that's how you got some of those traits, plus your own God-given traits, and then you can see what your children's traits would be, or their children's traits would be. You know, just stuff like that will spark in your brain. Something you wouldn't really have to brainstorm on. Something that we just genetically know, and it's sort of common sense to us. Like, don't let this new age information and technology brainwash from what makes sense. Remember, we're living in the matrix. We're living in a world ran by contracts, and we're living in a world running where the people who are trying to push these contracts on the people of the land has no jurisdiction, and they're actually colonizers and invaders in our house. So once you grow to understand that, that should get a big monkey off your motherfucking back. Understanding that we are the original Americans, the original people of this land. Knowing that we're sovereign and we're not citizens, so we're not bound to their structured environments and their structured situations that you try to put us in, the structured stress situation and the structured genocide. We can break past all that. Just understand law, understand these words, and that will get you it'll just get you to the conscious level where you can just break shit down like fucking dominoes, dude. Like, break it down like you're playing spades and you got all the jacks, like the jokers, and you got all the aces to cut, and you have all the spades, and you have no diamonds. You just have hearts, two hearts. You know, you could just ring. It's just like having a beautiful hand. Once your knowledge is basically your cards. The less knowledge you have, the less aces, the jokers, and the less spades you have in your hand. The more knowledge you have, the better your hand. The better you can ream in this game called life. It's that simple. Rest in peace, brother Dick Gregory. Rest in peace. He gave a lot of knowledge. I don't know if he was an agent or not, but I'm pretty fucking sure he was part of the bootleg because he started off as a comedian in the era where melanated comedians wasn't getting that much bump. And the person who put him on, the person who put Brother Dick Gregory on, was Hugh Hef. Hugh fucking Hef. Rest in peace to that guy, too. You know, he smiled a lot. And I guess he helped, but he probably did some fucked up shit, too. So, you know, but who am I to judge? I ain't shitting roses. You know, I'm not idolizing the guy. Just shout out to his energy, the positive energy that he did put into this world. It's anybody on this planet. Shout out to the positive energy you do put in this world, no matter if you're good or bad. You had to do something good in your life to even live this far. If not, then you would have died as a baby. Well, not necessarily, but you'd have got fucked over, or your time is coming. So do as much positive as you can. Do not vibe low to that negative frequency. Just stay positive, stay up. Just keep rising in consciousness. Never stop rising. Never stop learning. We are the chosen. We are the gods of the physical, of the spiritual, of the energetic. We are just so powerful and so great. And the only way to find that is to find out what's inside of each of us. the only way. You find out, you get the greatest you. You be the best fucking you can fucking be. And the next person be the best them they can be. And everybody just try to be the best them that they can be. This shit is going to kick off ever so right. Ever so right. It's that simple. Just be the best you can be. Don't be like the next person. You're naturally gifted, so you're going to have traits that's way better than the next person. You're not necessarily better than them, but you have shit that's better than them. Just be the best you, because you can't nobody do you better than you. And that's that simple. Only you have your own story you can tell. And guess what? No one's ever heard your story. No one's heard your story. So that is a story, that is a book, that is a movie, that is a song, that is a poem that's ready to be written, you know? Make it. Put in that work. You get in what you put in. We live for this. We're built for this. We're soldiers. I mean, we're warriors. We're warriors out here. We got to get back to that mentality. We got to get back to that mentality, you know? We got to get back to keeping the queens on the pedestal, to making sure the next generation of babies can see the truth. We got to jack these fucking babies out the matrix. Excuse my French. We got to jack these kids out the matrix while they're young. We can't just let them get sucked in. We can't just let them just be jacked in the matrix and just get destroyed by all these Agent Smiths. We got to be the Morpheuses, the Neos, the Trinities, the Naomis, the Ghosts. We got to be the glitches to the matrix, and it starts with yourself and these children. There's no way you can stress that anymore. Like, you're your own superhero in your own book, dude. That's the greatest thing about this. That's the beauty of this. And knowing that there's more information out there. Knowing who we truly are, understanding who we truly are is great. But you must know who you are first before you can get to the level where you can understand what is above. You must know what is below first, because what is below is above. What is above is below, so they say. You know, just like the trees. They speak in life, everything. They move underground. Their brains, their heart, their frequencies, their communication, the vibes is underground. But they also live on top of the ground when the leaves catch the water and drags it down to the roots, to the trunk of the tree, to the bottom, and let it drink and let it live. Everything, all life starts. So in order to know what's going on above, you must ground yourself to Mother. Ground yourself to nature. You must ground yourself to nature. That's when you truly understand and truly appreciate who you really are and what we're here to do. In reality, when we die, we're gone. But how do we impact this physical before we move to the spiritual or to the after? Because this is the spiritual. So the spiritual continues, but the physical cease to exist unless you're vibing at the conscious level where you can reincarnate, but that's another side for another story. That's like looking at the glass like that. That's jumping too far. Like the other entities, the interdimensional beings, that's like, ain't no need for me to talk about that right now because we got to understand and remember Grandma, know how we do this. So shout out to everyone who's doing it. Shout out to everyone who's preaching, not preaching, but speaking truth and spreading the truth and letting everyone know what's really going on out here. Just shout out to everybody, anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did. As long as you're doing this. So one love, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I love you all. Stay positive and keep vibing high, y'all. We all we got.